Kumasta. It's your boy Lee T. And today I'll be doing another new what if, called What If Rimuru Was in Rezero. Now I would like to give a shout out to Jamasapose too, for hyping or encourage me to do another early. And thanks for your support and likes to my what ifs. And this is actually what if I came up with a while ago. And I would just go for it or whatever. But I just do this for fun and entertainment for me to listen when I get bored or be like straight up cringe. Well, it's up to you to decide. And I hope you all enjoy. By the way, spoiler alerts if you didn't watch ReZero or that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Well, I suggest you leave and watch the anime first, cause this will be a huge spoiler. So please, go and watch the anime first. And now let's get on to the what if. So it was the end of the series. Rimuru became a celestial king demon lord, one of the 8-star demon lords and he was sitting on his throne room alone, bored thinking what to do, as someone entered, and it was Valdora. Yo, Rimuru, mind if I go into your mind storage? I would like to read does extra ancient text called manga if it's okay with you. As Rimuru was grinning, hoo. So you're that kind of otaku now, Valdora? Valdora got triggered. He was pouting about that Rimuru was bullying him a little bit, but Rimuru was just joking. Valdora noticed that and Rimuru says, well, sure you can, after all we are sworn friends and bound by blood after all, so I'll only allow you to enter the secret haven. Valdora says, wahahaha, I shall be off to the haven of this ancient texts. As Valdora went in, Rimuru thinking to himself, I wonder if Milim or the others wants to prepare a big feast. As Rimuru stands up and blinks, he was then somehow transported to another area, same where Subaru was transported. Rimuru rubs his eyes. Hey, what is this? Where am I? As Rimuru was confused where he is and thinks to himself, Raphael, where are we? We have been transported to another world unknown. Husoi got escaped again, what the hell? Oh, just to you know, Raphael is the upgraded version of the Great Sage, so yeah. So where am I now, Raphael? Error. Hey, so Raphael doesn't know. Well, let's do it the old-fashioned way. As Rimuru walks to the local vendor guy, as Rimuru says, hey, can I ask a question? Hey, sorry, customers only. Oh, so customers only, what about this? As Rimuru got the apple and duplicated it, as the vendor was shocked and praised Rimuru. What would you like to ask about, good sir, or ma'am? As you know, Rimuru looks feminine or handsome. Let's just say Rimuru ignored that. So Rimuru asked, where and where is this place? As the vendor says, this the capital city of the empire. As Rimuru asked for the knights and what is going on in this parts. So on. I see, so the royal selection is up and so 4 candidates are being judged and voted to who will be the next ruler, I see. As the vendor explains about Reinhardt the Sword Saint. This vendor knows a lot. Just curious, how do you know all of this? Well, I have many connections and I get intel from them. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for the info about this city. Well, no problem, as long as you come again and buy something nexting or duplicate my merchandise, I would be happy to help. Well then, as Rimuru says his goodbye to the vendor, he then was brought to the alley for some reason. How it seems I got lost. As 3 thugs followed Rimuru and, hey, you give us all your money and thing or we'll kill you. As Rimuru says, how a bunch of boy want some pain, I see. As they charge at Rimuru, stabbing Rimuru in the chest. Unfortunately, Rimuru didn't get hurt. The dagger were stuck to Rimuru. The tugs pulled and pulled, but it won't go near it. Oh, is that all? As the tugs ran, but Rimuru decked then in the neck and left them unconscious. As an orange-haired girl passed by, Rimuru noticed her. As Emilia sees Rimuru and says, hey you, I need help, that girl stole my insignia. As Rimuru then catches the orange-haired girl, because he can teleport or move very fast, so he got her. As the girl struggles and fights back, biting Rimuru arm. Biting as Rimuru hand chops the girl in the neck and she was then knocked out cold. As so, Emilia introduces herself and Puck. Hello, my name is Emilia and this is Puck and I thank you for getting my insignia back, this is very precious to me. As Rimuru asked what was that for? Oh, this is for the royal selection. Rimuru say, I see, so you're one of those selective candidates for the next ruler, I see. Yes. Oh, how rude of me, madam. As Emilia laughs. Please just call me Emilia. As Emilia asks if Rimuru could join her on for dinner. As Rimuru humble accepts the offer. Of all people, Reinhardt appeared before Rimuru and Emilia. Oh dear, what a ruckus. Is this your doing? As Reinhardt pulls his sword out cause he can sense Rimuru's power. Who, me? Rimuru suddenly felt Reinhardt's power, and was on guard and ready for battle. Well, you see, Reinhardt is quite strong. I'm not sure who would win. Tell me on the comments who would win, Rimuru or Reinhardt. Anyways, Emilia then explains, as Reinhardt puts his sword back. Forgive my rudeness and apologies. I just felt an amazing aura. Mr. Rimuru. Just call me Rimuru. Right, Rimuru. You're strong. Likewise. I would love to chat a bit longer, but I'm afraid I need to bring this girl in because of my suspicion. And some other reason. I best be on my way. Until we meet again. Rimuru and Emilia. As Rimuru then sighs. It's getting dark. As Rimuru and Emilia then went to a dining or eatery. As they went, it says it's open. But the inside was like no one was there, as a girl with daggers was waiting for them. Hi there, I'll be your waitress for this evening. My name is Elsa. As Rimuru then was on guard, he senses that the woman has a murderous aura and the smell of blood around her, and got straight to the point. All right, just who are you? As Elsa was grinning. My, you sure are a sharp one, aren't you? As Elsa pulls out a dagger. As Emilia and Rimuru on guard. Suddenly, in an blink of an eye, Elsa appears behind Rimuru and stabs him. Oh, is that it? No, wait, why is there no blood? As Rimuru was grinning and says, oh, I'm sorry, stabbing won't work on me, neither slashing. So then Rimuru uses Hell Flare on Elsa. Elsa could not react cause Rimuru was moving more faster than Elsa. As the whole dinner was destroyed, Emilia and Rimuru came out of the rubble. But soon after, Elsa then comes out of the rubble, injured and a broken arm. She says to herself, I stabbed him and had no effect, but I swore the blade pushed through him. How is he not injured? Who are you? Just what are you? How rude of me to not introduce myself. My name is Rimuru Tempest. I'm a slime. Emilia thinks to herself, a slime? Oh right, I haven't told you my original form is a slime, so I see, what an interesting fellow, Emilia says. As then Rimuru then says to Elsa, no, then what was your name again? Elsa was it. Tell us who hired you to do this, what is your motive? As Elsa then grins, it's my policy not to know about my client, even if I know, why would I ever tell you? As Rimuru then releases his aura. Emilia was shocked to see Rimuru's aura, so as Puck. The earth was shaking, his aura is rising. Elsa was scared. Ebola that was trained to not fear suddenly snaps. Rimuru says, well then you have two options. You will serve under me and do my bidding, or die and be tortured in my stomach. As Elsa didn't hesitate and bows and says, I will be looking forward to working with you. As Rimuru then asks Elsa who ordered her to assassinate one of the royal candidates. As Elsa then replies, that she doesn't know who, but he or she was wearing a thin cloak. As she will give me my reward after I bring that girl's head. Well, that's over now, you work for me, so I order you to go and investigate on the person who ordered you. Before you go. Elsa then wonders what's up. You seem quite injured, here, take this. As Rimuru splashes a healing potion on Elsa in the face. Elsa has now been healed. She then bows and goes to find the client's identity and information about. As Emilia was just there think. Rimuru says, are you alright? It's done, I subdued Elsa and I gotta follow. So Rimuru, just who are you and where did you come from? As Rimuru sighs and tells Emilia the whole story on how he ended up here. As Rimuru have the power of the witch Sattler, but he is connected to her, I guess. Well, another tale for another part. And then, Emilia was surprised that Rimuru was from another world and brought here in a mysterious manner. As then Puck heard of dimensional travel, and some casters use this forbidden art for blood via the witch cult. Well, I see, I mean I can travel to dimensions, but I decided to just stick around for a bit. Emilia says, you sure? Yep, but for now let's find a proper place to eat cause I'm dying to taste new dishes from another world. As they then left to eat in the normal eatery. Then they rent a carriage to Roswell's mansion and slept. The following day Rimuru wakes up as the two twin maids Rem and Ram greets Rimuru, good morning. Thank you guys so much. Tell me in the comments if you like this what if. hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. Peace.